adopted her from Fort Wayne Humane, and she had not been treated very well or trained at all. So she was given up for adoption again at 10 months. When we first met her, yeah, she was extremely crazy, uncontrollable, not in a bad way. She just was excited to have a family, and she would jump on people. She didn't really bark at anybody, but she put her feet on everybody and crazy and running around. You couldn't even pet her. We heard about Flying Colors through, actually, my husband had a dog here prior.
He did really well. And so when we got Dottie, we talked about it, and we knew we had to do something. And so I suggested coming here. What made it even nicer, I wasn't aware, but because we had a dog here before, they got us in right away, and made a huge difference.
The Rockstar program, just even after the initial first couple days, was amazing. It makes me want to cry because we can enjoy her so much more. It was absolutely, we loved her. That wasn't it. It was more of managing our time with her. It was more complicated. So even after the first couple days I picked her up, she wanted to be told what to do. She needed the guidance, and I then realized that this was the best thing for me and her, because our relationship, she respects me more and I respect her more. I can take her anywhere with me and I feel comfortable with it. Before, I tried to introduce her to go do things, but it was monotonous and it was crazy. So now I can take her anywhere, and she's great. She's still a dog, but she minds very well. And she gets more pets, and people love her more too, not just us. So
it's almost like when you have a child and you take them to the restaurant and they just act out. And then when you go to a restaurant and you see a child that behaves, it just makes you appreciate that more. People will come up and say, even like, your dog is so good, you know, I mean, what'd you do? And, you know, and we'll tell them, you know, where we've taken our dog and all that.
Now I can put her in place when we have company come over, and she will stay in place, and she'll get the pets, and it calms her down before company comes in. We can have her at Thanksgiving or any get together, and she is not jumping on people. We have a couple of toddlers that are at the house also, and she does not jump on them. They can enjoy her too and actually play. And she knows the difference if it's a small person or a big person. I can take her on walks and pass other dogs, and she's not pulling me. She stays in heel and she listens. She doesn't bark or dart after them at all. So that's a huge improvement too.
If you want to have a good relationship with your dog and you want your dog to have a good relationship with you, I would highly recommend Flying Colors. Highly recommend it. It's changed our life with our dog, and I know it's changed her life with us.
And I don't want to put my family member in a kennel every time somebody comes over. I don't want to have to talk over a barking dog. So if you ever are going through any of that, this is the best investment you could ever do.